Hello guys, this is the another day of my English speaking practice and I am at the Sagit Court. You can see in my background. You can see there are so many, different kinds of flowers and you can see the garden of the Sagit Court. And I am standing here. You can see the main building of the Sagit Court and there are two matter listed for the day. So I am free now. So I was thinking let's make a video so that I can make the start for the day. So, yes, there is nothing to say with you now. I randomly, open the camera and start speaking. And if I show you, there is a guy who is watering the plants, you can see. And this is the main building. If you can see, there is a boy who is planting, who is watering the plant, and you can see the garden. And this is the way to go to the court, and this is the garden area. You can see the different kinds of plants are there, different kinds of flowers are there. You can see this is the kind of space in between the flowers rows, and I don't know what to say, but yes, it is what it is. So I have nothing to say with you now, and I am going to chamber right now, and then I will start this video after getting my room, I guess, because after you know outside the court I don't want to make video because I don't want to let people know what I am doing, because making video is kind of, I feel so embarrassing when people looks at me when I am just making video at the Sakit court. This is why. So this is all about till now, and I went to the court number 7 to receive the dusty copy, but somehow judge was on in meeting. This is why the dusty is pending right now, and I will go at the 4 or 5 p.m. and then I will receive. So bye. See you later. So guys, it's 12 p.m. Sorry, a.m. right now, and instead of sleeping, I am just recording this video, and I am just going to turn on the bulb. You can see, yes, you can see the bulb, and now I am just turning off this bulb because of this is near from my bed, so that I can turn off anytime I want. When I want to turn it off, I can easily. I don't need to get up. So I don't have so much to talk to you, but still, because of I want to, I have to speak something, anything, up to 10 to 15 minutes, so that I can build my consistency, and so that I can work on my fluency, so that I can gain fluency, so that I can build a kind of vocabulary, so that I can train my mind as well as my mouth, so that I can train my mouth muscle, so that when it's time to communicate with real people, when it's time to communicate with people, I don't freeze. I don't get freeze. I don't want to get freeze when it's time to communicate with real people. I make mistakes, and I allow myself to make mistakes in my videos, because this is kind of things I can handle or I can allow. But when it's time to speak with real people and I am doing this kind of mistake, what kind of mistake I already do in my videos. Some are grammatical mistakes, some are like my face expressions, some are like when it's time to get pause, and when it's time to my mind you know don't respond to me, and sometimes it takes so much time, so I get mute sometime, and that moment very very awkward to me. That moment become very very awkward to me when it's time to get freeze. When it's time to freeze, what I'm saying right now, it doesn't make sense, but still I am just speaking to you because of getting fluency, because of I am forcing my forcing myself to make this video, because without making video, how can I expect from myself to get fluent if I am not even speaking. This is why I am speaking daily, so that one day, because there is a child who is just born, and he don't start speaking when it's time to birth. He listen you know around he listen always, but he mimic after 6 months of listening regularly of her parents, to her parents, I can say. And then a kid starts mimic, and this is how I am doing. I already have invested my time, and this is my, I guess, this is my 119th video of my English speaking practice. I have taken the challenge of 100 days earlier. I have already successfully completed my task and completed my challenge of 100-day challenge of English speaking practice, but still I am not fluent right now. Still I am just making videos so that I can get fluent. And I am just creating, through my videos I am just creating a environment which is related to English, and I am gonna live in, and I am just trying to live in, but somehow, because there I live in an environment in which I grew up, that is related to my mother tongue, that is Hindi. And they are all of the guys who lives around me, his language, primary language is Hindi. Everyone talk everyone talks to anyone in Hindi only. So I listen all day long Hindi language. Then how can I expect from myself to speak English without getting stuck? This is why I am creating environment of listening English. First of all, I listen each and every day of English content as much as I can, and I try to speak as much as time I have. When I have time, I try to speak in English. Somehow I tried some time with my senior to communicate, and somehow I try when it's time to speak, and when I feel like okay, I can you know let's try to communicate in English only. So yes, this is how I am just improving. I have nothing to do. If I talk about my day, what I did today, I got up late, I already shared with you, and then I went to the Saket courts. There was a metal listed, and then I went to the court, and there was another matter related to NBW cancellation in the matter of 138, you know, check bounce case. And in check bounce case, because I, you know, reached at the reader, and I tried to deliver the or hand over the, NBW cancellation application, but he refused to do so. He refused to do so at that point of time, and he informed me like, we will put the application after 12 and half 12 no 30 past 12 p.m. So I was like, okay, no problem. Then I returned to my chamber and start drafting of sale agreement. And I drafted the sale agreement and took the signature of both the parties and both the witness. And obviously I take the payment for my as my fees, and then I make them free. And after that I again went to the court with my senior and client as well, because client was coming from the West Bengal. So client came on time. Client was at the Saket court at I guess 12 p.m. I guess I don't even remember exact time, but yes, around that time he was at the Saket court. So I, my senior, and my client went to the court, and then I hand over the application to the reader, and reader just gave my application to judge, and we mention our matter to cancel his NBW, but somehow judge was insisted us to fix the matter at the same day, because we earlier submitted the application for NBW cancellation, because police was calling him, calling our client, and police was visiting regularly his house with the help of West Bengal police. So he was so disturbed, because he like he was like thinking, I will be in jail right now, I will be going to jail or something. So he was so happy after getting the order of NBW cancellation. But there is one thing I again submitted before the judge, like because on the next date, not next date, which is fixed earlier already, has been fixed by the judge, that is 23rd of March. But he somehow don't able to appear. You know what, why? Because there is a marriage function is in his family. This is why he is not able to present before the court. So kindly be pleased to allow not to appear at the same day, and he will definitely going to appear through BC. Please allow. And the again submission has been allowed. So he was so happy after hearing that. And again we took our fees for doing this. And yes, after that I make a blog video for my main channel. And what I did again, and then I go to gym. Then I went to the gym and I did exercise, and then I came to my room. And after reaching my room I see there is my gas cylinder has been, how can I say, empty. Should I say empty? My There was no gas in my cylinder, so I was thinking let's refuel it. And then I went to many shops, but all the shopkeeper was saying I have no gas, I can't fill your gas cylinder. I was like, why it is happening? And I asked shopkeeper why it is happening, why you don't have gas to fill my gas cylinder. And he was like saying gas cylinder price has been increased on the gas cylinder dramatically. And I just asked him how much, and he said to me, cylinder, if you book your cylinder, you will get on rupees 2400. And I was so shocked, because gas cylinder is about 900. Original price of the gas cylinder is 900, and he was saying to me at that time cylinder price is 2400. two and half x extra, and I was like, why it is happening? And somehow I didn't get any, I didn't get guess, I didn't get guess. Yes, I can see. And then I went to the restaurant and have some food because I was so starving, because I came to the gym directly and I just was starting cooking, but then I just tried to lit the gas. Then I see, oh, there is no gas available to light the stove. So I have dinner, and I was thinking to make video for my this channel as well, because at the code time I try to make video for my main channel, and because of I am practicing, and I there is no intention of mine to get subscriber on this channel. There is no purpose of mine. I will definitely, after getting fluent, I will definitely going to upload each and every video on my main channel only in English. I am not uploading right now because of I am not so fluent. Sometimes I make mistakes, silly mistakes. Sometimes I get freeze, sometimes I take pauses, and it would looks like awkward. So it is all about till now. Bye, see you tomorrow, good night.